Hello, good morning. This is teacher Jacob, and this class is for ninth grade. So remember here, what is important is that you understand what are you going to do. In this case, we are planning to we're planning to do a project. So first, welcome to this class. This is teacher Jacob. Don't forget to write the date on your book. Today it's June 22. So don't forget June 20 or June 22nd, 2020. And the class for today is how to do the project. Okay? We're going to talk about the project. Today we're going to study two pages. Page 30, 30, what is it? 30, no, 76 and 77. It is going about the project. This project, remember, is necessary to do because it's going to be your homework. Okay? If you do the project, you are going to do the project. Project is similar to homework. So don't forget, if you do the homework, it is going to be the same, similar to the homework. So tomorrow you're going to have the homework number three, and the homework number three is to do the project, writing and speaking. So you need to write the project on your notebook and read the project. Remember, never video. In this moment, no video. Later, we are going to do the video. Okay, today, no video, and the project is now video, nothing like that. I want is you understand what you have to do. First, you need to create a project. That project is going to be the homework. So if you do the homework, you're gonna have an score. You're gonna have an excellent score. So don't forget to do excellent your what your project. So let's go to the project. Let's go. What do you have to do for this project? Remember, this project you have to do two skills. Skill number one is write. Skill number two, speak. So you need to record your voice. Remember, project is similar homework. Okay? Very good. Spectacular. So let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. So let's go here. Look. Notice this. Notice the project. What is it? Notice what you need to do. In other words, what you need to do is something very simple. Imagine, imagine you are going to visit to an spectacular place in Colombia. So I need the project you're gonna write is about Colombia. For example, you're going to visit Amazonas. So keep in mind, so you need to write about Amazonas, how is Amazonas, the people, the food, the weather, what you must have to do. I mean, what you need to do, what you have to prepare, right? That's the project. So here, the projects. And I insist, the idea is that you use some auxiliaries that you have learned, like should, must, have to or allowed allowed to. So you have what is so use your imagination that you need to go to any place in Colombia. The example was Amazonas, but it's possible you say we are going to La Guajira or we went to La Guajira. So tell me about that. So that's what you need to do according to the project is to write about and a specific place that you want to visit or you have visited already. One of the examples is about this. So this is what you need to do. So these three questions I want is you answer here or on your notebook. So you can write here below this. Also, what are the names of some places that you have visited on a school trip. Okay, if you have visited, if you have an special pedagogy day to go somewhere, so you can write. So, for example, we went to La Guajira, so you write here. And what are some common rules and recommendations for visiting each place? So this is what you need to keep in mind when you are doing your projects. For example, this is very nice question. Um, um, rules. What are some rules that you common rules that you use? So here is mandatory to use, or you must use, you must wear whatever. It's like an obligation, or you are not allowed. You are not allowed to be in this area because of this and this and this and so on. Okay. So, what are some common rules and recommendations be for place? Okay, which place was your favorite and why? So, if you have a special place that you have visited, so you are gonna tell me about that, and you write here. It was, for example, for me, it was Santa Marta. So, Santa Marta. Why? Because it was great for me, and the beach was spectacular. I stayed there and I saw a beautiful beaches and a special one. So you can write one here. So talking about your projects, so this is what you need to do. So pay attention, analyze. Look at the description of the guidelines for a school trip. Say the place that the students will visit and what kind of attraction it is and what there is to do there. Use the prompts to dry knots and then compare knots. So this is an example how you do it. That so for example, the size of the place, how big is the place, the age of the place, if the weather, and why the place is interesting or important according to your visits. Evaluating work in pairs, evaluate the guidelines, and discuss the question how many examples. This is what I'm talking about. Should, deberías. You should go to Amazonas and visit this place and this and this. So you need to have some information about the place that you're going to write and you're going to talk. Okay, and don't forget to use should, deberías, must, debes. Like debes here, you must show the passport. You must be careful with the animals and so on. You have to, another kind of obligation. And allow to, permitir, you allow to somewhere, and what is not allowed to. And how are these examples and so on? Research here, create three descriptions. Okay, here. So what is there? And this is what you need. Notice that it's looking for a place that you are interested to go or to visit. And what is there and what is there to do and see. So the place that we're gonna visit. Are there any special requirements for visiting? For example, visa, money, whatever. And how are you going to get there and get back? How so you go there by plane and okay, how much time are you gonna be spent there? So yeah, these questions is that you need to keep in mind in order to create the project that you're gonna do about a special place that you're gonna visit or you have visited and you tell me about that. So in groups, well, we are not gonna do it because we don't have. But notice this. This is the idea also. Write a first draft, and this is like some kind of preparing. What are you gonna write? Como like uh, como un borrador. This is the write your section, include information, your notes, your full suggestion for other groups members. Edit your work in your group. Evaluate karaoke in group. Now, is that information clear? So that's what you need to ask before you write. Where are you going and how are you going to talk about that? And write a final draft. So at the end, this is what you need to do. Write a clean version of section of the description and guidelines. Guidelines means you need to tell us and how it's going to be the place and how's the weather and what you have to do, what you can do, what you must and where you should go, or what can you visit, and how much money you have to spend, and so on. Create a project in your groups color. Oh, well, we are not going to do this. So in groups, present the description and guidelines to the classroom. And then, all right. So if you go to the page 77, you're gonna notice this here. This is the place where someone wants to go there and see. So Hayward Valley High Springs trip. So notice this. This is what you need to do and to be. That's what you need to do. In other words, that's what you need to create. So site visit. Students will visit the pyramids in groups. So you will receive the name. So this is the information. This is like a kind of guide for you to do it. The projects, and it's not necessarily the same, but it's giving to you an idea. So you need to know the best places to eat, the weather, how's gonna be the hotel, this, wherever you're gonna stay, and how many people are gonna be there, and what are you gonna visit, what is forbid, what are you trying to visit, and how are you gonna be there, and what is for you, what can you do, and what you should do, and what you shouldn't do, and what you must have to do if you will be there, and so on. So this is an idea about that. So it's telling us that it's possible to do the it's possible to do the trip guides. And notice this here says something very nice because you can have this information and then you keep in mind how to do it. Notice that. Oh wow! Oh my God! This is now what I'm looking for. All right, next. Okay. Oh my God! It's all right. It's here. So must bring and sign copy of permission from your parents to go on a trip. So if you go to La Guajira, so you need those kind of information. So you're gonna talk about that. So keep in mind that give this information is necessary to have in your place and your project, trip description and guidelines or guidelines, and this is what you need to do. So you're describing how it's going to be the place that we're going to visit or you're going to visit, and don't forget to write this kind of information in order to be clear. I don't know if you understood what you have to do. So remember, you write and then you have to speak. You have to record. And record, you need mandatory to have 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes recording your information. 2 or 3 minutes. No, for you, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Because you are in ninth grade, so you need to write a lot of information and then record your voice for 3 minutes. So keep in mind that, and this is the project for these units, and welcome to the next unit. Okay, bye bye, class.